some of these segments called good news because we get good news and we should share our good news. We should uplift one another. Okay, so I wanted to say this, and I don't know if anybody registers with this, but do you ever feel like, okay, say for instance, if you live in a complex and sometimes you hear your neighbor or you can hear their dishes clanking or you just hear them awake, does that give you a homely feeling, like a sense, like it makes you feel good to know that someone else is awake around you? I say this because when I first moved into this apartment like 10 years ago, it was my very own first place, you know what I mean? And so I adapt to noise, and so when I had first moved in here like 10 years ago, I could sleep through anything. Like hearing kids stomp above me in apartments and hearing my neighbors and stuff felt like home to me because I'm a family person. I have family. So noise makes sense to me. So I was just wondering, like, does anybody get that sense when they're with when they hear like their neighbors and stuff? You hear that they're awake. This is very significant and very important, and I'm going to tell you why. It's going to make a lot of sense. It's going to connect. I'm going to tell you this. I just got to take this pillow. I get down, I'll sit on a pillow and I'm at. You got to have some good cushion for all this good pushing right here. But no, so what that does is it shows that we're connected and that if we didn't have social media, if we didn't have, that's why we have to take it more seriously. We have to appreciate it because this shit can go away if we haven't been shown that many a time. So what it's saying is that you want to be around people. As much as we fight one another and we separate, we want people in our lives. Imagine not having anybody in your life, any contact, human contact. That would drive one crazy. And I'm saying this and I'm gonna run with it and I'm gonna roll it and I'm gonna drill it in. Is that people need people. You can say it until blue in the face that you don't. I'm going to tell you you're a freaking liar because no matter what, you didn't create yourself. You can have the mindset you want all day long and you can try not to think about things. This is what I'm going to tell you. If you have somebody in your life that has a certain way of thinking and has a different insight about life and into life, don't ever try to knock them. Don't ever try to tell them they're thinking too much or they're doing too much. Because what you're trying to do is do the same thing that you complain about when people try to change you. You're welcome. And that is truth. Don't try to change people. Accept them, appreciate them because you need it in your life. You need that outside. You need that different type of perspective because you don't know. We don't all know everything. That's why I'm so open to listening to other people. I have a team that I trust with my life. I trust my Real Wise production teams with my fucking life. And excuse me, sorry. And I'll say it over and over again. I trust them with my life. I wouldn't rock out with them the way I do if I didn't trust them, and as well as they can trust me. But we need one another. We can sit here and say that we don't, but we do because we help one another stay on a level to where when we feel weak or we feel a little certain type of way, the other can lift us up. But we have to make sure we're giving that same energy. I'm not going to stay on here too much longer today because I see that maybe I'm getting a not a good time, but I'm hitting live everywhere today, and I'm feeling a little cute right now. So, just saying, I forgot the little blonde lady's name that I be see floating around here on Hap. So I just want to say, go girl, because I see what you do. The girl was making a sandwich today. You know what I mean? And I know people are watching her. I'm not trying to down your game. What you doing? All I'm saying is, I appreciate your hustle and what you're doing. And if you're doing it well, you're doing it freaking well. But at the end of the day, we gotta have a message. You know what I mean? So I'm definitely gonna tune into you. You make me want to know what your message is, because I'm not into women, or anything like that. A man would be appealing. They'd be like, oh, let me see what she's talking about. But you make me want to know what you're talking about just because I see what you're doing, and I'm just like, I want to be that empowerment. I want to know. I actually want to know what your voice is saying. So I just wanted to put that out there. I just titled it under Real Wise Productions today. I just got some really great news. I'm not going to go too much into detail because I need more detail. All I know is that when you believe, you have faith, and you put it out there, and that energy is important, don't ever give up. Don't ever let nobody, even if it's your own family, your team members, what it is, tell you that your vision is not the vision. It might not even be their vision, but see, this is the thing what unselfishness is. You might not see it, you might not feel it, but if you give a fuck, excuse my language, you care about that person, you're gonna ride with them because you see that they believe. They have a vision. Don't ever try to steal that or deteriorate somebody from it unless it's harmful to the world. But even if it's something I don't want to talk about that, don't be selfish because that's the opponent. You know what I mean? Wanting you to get across to your people that whatever vision they see is not, you don't see it, so why should they see it? We gotta awaken ourselves to our negative prones too. Whenever it's a negative vibe and whenever you hear yourself saying you don't give a shit about something, you might want to start giving a shit because somewhere along the line somebody else gives a shit. And that's why I'm okay with being very sensitive to that. It could be something that my team member or anybody that I love, something I'm just like, I'm not really into that. What's that about? But the thing is, I'm going to be way into it because you into it. That enlightens my heart because you have a vision. And that's what being unselfish is. It's when you don't, just because you don't understand it, don't mean that it's not something that's amazing. And that's how you show your love for somebody. Um, I'm never going to stop being me, like ever. People can say, "Oh, you're too nice. Oh, you're too loving. Oh, you care too much." To me, that don't make no freaking sense because I can sit here. You can be saying, "Oh, you're so evil. Oh, you're so deadly. Oh, you're so this." So think about it before you open your mouth. Who you have around you and who you have in your life. Me personally, I would be grateful to have someone like me in my life because I'm always going to be on your side. And when I say I'm on your side, I might not agree. And I'm telling you right now, if it's a world of destruction, I'm going to tell you it's a road of destruction. But I'm only going to say it because I care. I'm very excited right now to be breathing. I had a rough time this morning. I woke up at 3 something this morning. For the last few days, I've been waking up at 3 something. You know what I mean? On the schedule I was on when I was in Schenectady, New York. But I rolled with it. I got up at 3 something. I'm here in Cali. Um, Made me a pizza, for God's sake, pizza at 3 in the morning, and then watched this crazy series that I don't even watch TV anymore. But I'm going with it. There's certain things that I'm watching that I didn't used to watch. So I'm staying away from the things that I used to watch. And now I'm letting myself get a little comfortable with certain stuff. And I'm seeing kind of why. I'm not closed off to just entertainment anymore, just all the way. Because I know God sends messages through different platforms, different people. We are messengers, and we have a purpose. We tend to think our purpose is what we choose, but you'll know your purpose. Yeah, I had a friend the other day that said, call them assignments. Um, Purpose slash, then there's your assignment. But with your assignment, what comes with it? You got to dissect that shit. Are you going about it the right way? I think we just got to hold ourselves to be more accountable. I have a new podcast coming out. I'm not going to tell you the title because I think I already exposed that too much the other day on a live. But I think for what it is entailing, it's me being way more transparent and not holding back and really just coming from the dome. Like we don't always have to like what one another is thinking. You'd be like, oh my God, I can't believe she thought that. But cut the shit. You know what I mean? Just some people are just more open and willing to talk about the real stuff that goes through their heads because we're real people. And that's what I want to do. I'm always mindful of the fact that I'll never be rid of the teacher part of me. I taught for 9.5 years. I'm always going to be down with the children. They will always come first. And your child is my child. You know what I mean? It's not just about my child. I see a vision. It's not just my child, it's all of our children. And that's where I stand. I just wanted to come on and say I'm excited. I'm excited of starting this new wave that I'm starting on HAPS, appreciating these platforms, creating our own platform. Like I said, Real Wise Radio, Real Wise Productions. Don't go to sleep on us. I do care. I do want people to hop on because if I didn't, then why the freaking we doing? Why? We can't do any of this without people. You know what I mean? I might as well just sit home, talk to myself all day long, right? But we want there's something we're trying to create and achieve here. And if I'm that sunlight and I'm that sunshine for what we do or anything, then I'm gonna be that. And if you don't like it, you can kick rocks. If you can leave, I'll still love you, but you can get the fuck out. You know what I mean? Because I'm still gonna shine and be bright and love. Hello there. I've never seen you before, but hello. How are you doing? I'm gonna make sure I follow you. I don't know if you wanted to come up or anything like that, but if you did, you would have to tell me that in the messages because I'm using a different device today, and so it doesn't show me as much as I need to see. So if anybody wants to, I'm gonna use my the computer later and see, make sure that I make it possible for people to come up. I'm doing well. How are you? How are you feeling today? Are you new on here? I've never seen. I mean, there's a plethora of people on here, so you could have been on here and we just never crossed paths. But I'm definitely grateful to cross your path right now. Tired? Just got off work? You're new? Oh, awesome. So how'd you hear about Haps? I hope you like it so far. How many times have you checked out Haps? Yeah, I hope you like it. I hope you Oh, I'm not even gonna say I hope you stick around. I know you're gonna stick around, and I can't wait to the day if you decide to broadcast. But if not, it's all good. I hope you subscribe to me. I would love to be the sunshine in your morning rays or afternoon because it's afternoon now. Oh, cool. Awesome. Okay, okay. All right. Well, I think you're in a good place to uh to use those skills. How long have you been in school? Yay, thank you for following me. You just made my day. Well, I guess when it'll allow me to follow you up because I'm gonna go through all my followers anyway, and I'm gonna make sure I follow back. Usually, I'm able to put subscribe, but if you do set your stuff up, I'll definitely be a supporter. Okay, second year. So where do you see yourself going? Like, do you have like a project or anything that you're working on? I love to follow people's like work, their dreams, their aspirations, because I mean, why not? Isn't that what this is all about? I just, oh, okay. You just joined a company. I don't know if you want to share that company. You don't have to. No pressure. But in due time, right? And following me, I'm a podcaster, radio host. I have a internet radio called the Real Wise Productions. Or that's not the radio. That's the productions. But the radio is Real Wise Radio, and you can find that on the Google Play Store or the Apple Place App Store is under Real Wise Productions, or you can go into the browser and put in realwiseradio.com. I'm going to go live today. You know what I mean? So let me see. I, I don't know what's a jockey. I know that word. I'm new to this. Like I've just because I'm a podcaster. So in the beginning, I was implementing my podcast with the radios, but now I've decided to separate and start my own like radio person, not like a whole radio theme versus my podcast. I'm a podcaster on this side, but I'm a radio host on this other side. So If jockey is a good thing, okay, yeah, sure. But no, maybe I'm not. I don't know. You tell me. You seem like to be more informed about this stuff. To be honest with you, I'm just excited to be able to even have the platform, you know? So, you just made my day by coming in and asking questions and subscribing to me. And that's to show us how it's important and it feels good when you have people that want to engage. Oh, no. Okay, am I live right now? Okay, so I just fell off. I was oh my dear. I was just on my phone and it died. So so your content creator, I hope you're still here. Hope you're still here. It, I'm just gonna put this out there right now. I am known for my devices to die. That's bad. I need to change that about myself. Like, girl, if it says 6%, it's time to charge it. But I will be back on. Yeah, and I would love to know more about you. And if you ever want to hop up on here, but definitely follow me. I have a podcast called Voices of Courage. You can Google that. You can find that in T Where. And keep in contact. But I'm going to be on here a whole lot more, and I would love to get to know more about you. On Spotify, it's Brandy J. But if you put in Voices of Courage, it should be Voices of Courage. Know your purpose. Right now, I have like 8, not series, but 8. What do you call it when you do another series or something like that? But like last time it was Walk the Talk and all that. But if you put in Voices of Courage, and you should see like a cartoon character of this lovely melanin tone young lady here. But on Spotify, Google Cast, iHeart, Pandora, I'm worldwide. You put me in Google, you will find me. Episodes. I have over 300 episodes, so it all depends on what you want to find. So if when you go to Spotify, you just got to go to Spotify because episodes, I am 300 in the game of episodes that I published versus the ones I haven't published. I do have guests. I could start with I've had George Romero, well George C. Romero, the son, but still just as amazing as the father of the zombies because I'm a big zombie um, guru. Because I also have a podcast called Randy's Horrified Podcast. So I haven't done any new ones lately. So I have different podcasts. So I have that one. I have Do You Know the World We Live In? Um, on Spreaker, if you go to Spreaker, Spreaker, you'll find Can't Get Enough Podcasts, and that's different podcasts that I host. And so yeah, like I do the damn thing, and because I just like content, I like creativity. So Voices of Courage, which used to be a voice to be reckoned with, is my baby. Voices of Courage is where you'll hear a plethora of guests from Larry Hankin to life coaches, to our my radio productions crew, Wize from Stuck in My Mom podcast, Poppy J, aka well Anthony Gonzalez, aka Poppy J, that has 2 books hit that's out, and also has the Plush Lounge. So I think you will find a lot of entertainment following underneath Brandy J and Voices of Courage. Nope, that's the older white man. I'm not saying the white man, but he is. I finally met up with him on Clubhouse. So me and him are the ones with that title. So you'll see him, and then you'll see Voices of Courage. It'll be the other one because I always come across him too. That's Ken. Shouts out to Ken D. Foster. But then you'll see Voices of Courage, Brandy J, and it'll say Know Your Purpose. Or you can also put in a voice to be reckoned with. But with him, if you put in Spotify, you'll find, yep, there you go. So check me out. Let me know what you think. I have, like I said, over 200 shows in different seasons. That's what I was trying to say, different seasons. And if you have anything, any work, definitely let it be known so I can follow you and also give you your shots out because I love using my platform to support. I appreciate you. Oh, and you're on Twitch. Okay. Okay. So I can hit up Twitch. Okay. So I can find you on there and follow you because I also use StreamYard. And StreamYard, I don't know if you know what StreamYard is. It lets us reach out to like Twitch. Okay. Give me your YouTube. And we have YouTube too. So I will follow your YouTube to leave you my YouTube. I'm excited. Webby's Nation. You sound familiar. I'm going to check you out. Let me write this down too. So I can definitely make sure that when I follow you and give you shots out, I don't know how you go from having 5,000 pins to not having one pin. Okay, Webby's Nation. But our content is in Hindi language. Okay, dude. Okay, so correct me if I'm wrong, but I have a mass following, like my biggest following and the biggest like friendships that I have made during podcasting has always been another culture like India. India, I want to give my love and shouts out to India. Like they always rock with me. They're like my friends. What did I just put on my lip? Oh, I just touched some lipstick. Ah. They're like the best. So now that you say Hindi, can I ask you a question? Is Hindi and India like is that like I love to I don't want to settle within ignorance. Some people take ignorance as a really bad thing. I think ignorance can go as far as we allow it. So I'm trying to teach myself. So yeah, so Hindi, so India, Hindi. That's what I'm talking about. So yeah, okay, I'm definitely. India has been a strong, a very tight knit, very strong. I don't know if you know about Castbox, but when I get off here, go check out Castbox, download it or whatever. You'll catch me over there too. India's tough over there, like they rock over there. That's where I met my friends from Iran, from India, from you know what I mean, from Africa, from Uganda, from just so many places, from Ireland, China, like a Castbox. Like that's I think people sleep on Castbox a lot and Podbean. So I'm excited about following you and thank you so much for coming on and giving me your support. I do truly appreciate you. Yes, for sure. Everybody show your love to Arvin 19 of Webby's Nation, which by the way, they will be adding the content is in Hindi language, but they will be adding subtitles. But still, give that love, give that support. Yes, we'll be talking soon. Thank you so much. Much love. Mwah. Thank you. Thank you for everybody on Castbox that rocks with me, that comes and checks me out. I love you guys dearly. Did I say Castbox or I said Haps? Please don't fire me. You understand? I have a show called App Hoarder, and because I mess with a lot of apps, which I do on here from time to time, and I talk about different apps. So if I called this a different platform, can't be mad. I get around. Bye bye, love. Thank you. Be talking to you soon. And for everybody else, I'll be talking to you soon. I have some things I have to go do. COVID-19 just gave me some more work to do and some more love to spread. So until next time, peace out. Bye.